Welcome back to Fallout New Vegas on the Steam Deck. Today we're going to see if we can get all the Brotherhood of Steel stuff done. Because we wanted to go do this, and we have some unfortunate things we have to do later in the main story. So this is probably about the only time we can actually do this. So let's talk to the Elder and see what's going on.
When Paladin Ramos informed me that Veronica was approaching with an outsider in tow, at first I didn't know what to think. After giving the matter some thought, however, I've decided that an outsider could be of use to me right now. However, I will not force you to help us. Should you refuse, you will be allowed to leave here, though you'd remain Veronica's responsibility. What do you say, outsider? Are you willing to help us?
I suppose so.
Then allow me to explain our situation. This bunker is currently locked down, allowing no entry or exit, with you being one of the few exceptions. In exceptional cases, teams are sent out to investigate sites or retrieve materials deemed too important to ignore. 3 such teams have gone missing recently, and the news of their disappearance has not yet been widely spread to avoid undue concern. In order to maintain the peace and adhere to the strictures of the lockdown, I need to send someone else to discover what happened to them.
Alright. Cool.
I'm glad I can count on you. Oh, and one other thing. The patrols each had a holotape detailing their missions that you can use to track them. The shielding of the bunker prevents us from actively tracking them, but their positions should show up on your map once you get to the surface. Should our worst fears become realized, please bring back all 3 of the holotapes from the patrols. Otherwise, bring our brothers home. I've given the order that you be given access to some of the equipment our scouts and patrols have scavenged over the years. You won't be allowed to purchase any prohibited equipment, but hopefully some of what's available will prove useful to you.
That sounds like fun. Alright, is this an official quest? Yep, find the missing Brotherhood patrol at Black Mountain, at Nellis Air Force Base, and at Repcon HQ. I think we've been to most of these places. Alright, let's go.
So, you're the outsider that's been given leave to wander around freely.
Oh, hi.
Desperate times call for desperate measures, I guess. Name's Hardin. I'm the head paladin of this chapter, and I think we might be able to help each other out.
More quests!
I don't know what the Elder talked to you about, but I can tell you this chapter is in trouble. And he's at the center of it. Are you willing to listen to what I have to say?
Sure.
As you may have already heard, this entire base is under a state of lockdown. No one goes out except small patrols at night. Most of the chapter has been sealed in here for years. And those few who were outside when the lockdown was initiated are forbidden from returning. Morale has plummeted as time has gone by. And many of our current paladins haven't seen combat outside of training simulations. And all because of the Elder's explicit order that no one be allowed in or out. The only way things will change is if a new Elder is installed.
A strong Elder. Alright. What about Veronica? She seems to come and go as she pleases.
Veronica's a special case. She handles the procurement of supplies. If we didn't let her and those like her back in, we'd all starve. If the Elder could manage it, he'd shut them out as well. And all in the name of security. Which is why we need to replace him.
And how do you propose to do that?
I don't know. I've gone through our records dozens of times looking for a precedent regarding the dismissal of an Elder and come up with nothing. The people who are most likely to know how it could be done are also some of McNamara's strongest supporters. So they refuse to help me. Which is why we're having this conversation. An outsider such as yourself would arouse less suspicion asking questions about such matters. The fact that the Elder has some tasks for you means his faithful won't suspect you. And you have a line open to the man himself. In short, you're in a perfect position to help me.
I'll see what I can do.
That'll have to do. I'd recommend going to see Ramos first. As head of security, he's more familiar with our protocols than anyone else here. You could also try to find something relevant in our data store, though last I heard Scribe Ibsen is having a bit of a problem accessing it. And if McNamara should give you any tasks, I'd ask that you kept me abreast of them. Report anything you find to me, and we'll move from there.
Alright.
Pardon?
I hope you've been practicing your drills, Veronica. It's dangerous outside.
You leave Veronica alone. Hey, bud. You have anything to talk about?
What's up?
Nothing? Okay. Didn't know she had anything to say about what that guy just talked to us about.
McNamar's done a pretty good job, given the situation he was handed.
Look, this isn't a great time. Oh, what the hell? It's not like we're making any progress.
Hi. Is something wrong?
Yeah, I'm in charge of keeping this data system up and running, but accessing it is
Why is
one of our
accessing a problem?
exploratory patrols, back when we had exploratory patrols, found a data disk in some ruins out in the waste. Well, we finally got around to cataloging the damn thing and got shut out of our own data store the second it loaded. Turns out it had a virus on it.
Why aren't there patrols anymore?
Oh, there are patrols, just not exploratory ones. We've been in a state of lockdown for, well, let's just say it's been a while. The only time anyone gets to go topside is guard duty, or to gather provisions. Other than that, it's steel walls and fluorescent lights for us.
Alright. That's horrible.
Nah, it's not so bad. The world outside isn't exactly a paradise, you know? Still, you can only breathe recirculated air for so long. We've got more than a few people in here who are going a little stir-crazy.
Alright. What kind of info's in the data store?
Oh, all kinds of things. There was already information regarding the layout and systems of this bunker, but we've since added our own data as well. Prior to the lockdown, we had extensively scouted the surrounding area and compiled dossiers on nearby points of interest.
Alright. What about the virus?
Yes, did you have an idea that might help us?
I don't know. Oh, I do know. Science of 70. Can the virus's files be partitioned so read access is only provided by the kernel admin?
What? No, that's brilliant. It would let us seal a portion of the virus to a particular terminal, even when the other parts move.
Alright, I'll give it a try then.
Best of luck to you. I'll tell the others to take a break so they don't get in your way. To maximize your chances, wait for my signal before you begin.
You're being watched, so don't get any ideas.
Okay. I'm trying to help you guys here. Let's go ahead and save. Just to make sure we don't accidentally screw up part of this. Interesting. Okay.
Reports say Mr. House's
Maybe
robots
that's
are
not where
using
we can
tech
do it.
We've never heard of.
Maybe
The
over
virus
here?
just
Team up
jumped.
there soon.
Find which terminals it... went to. I heard some special squad of... Rangers is on its way to the Vegas area. I guess the NCR is finally...
Okay.
getting serious about fighting the Legion.
So I guess it's jumping from terminal to terminal, so we got to just go to all the terminals and see
You look
which
tired, Ibsen.
one
Yes.
it's at. I'm assuming
Yes.
it won't say that gibberish. It'll say something else.
Damn. It's jumped. I thought we might have had it that time.
Pardon me, Ronnie. This is interesting. I hope I'm doing this right. I guess we just gotta look through the terminals until we find the right one. Right? I hope.
I heard some special...
Let's go talk to
Squad
our
of Rangers
pilot
is on
again.
its way to the Vegas area. Did you want to try isolating the virus?
Yes.
All right. I'll monitor when it jumps.
Alright, I guess we'll just stay here. And as soon as he says something, we'll start checking the terminals. I guess?
The virus just jumped. Find which terminals it went to.
Oh, he said terminals. I hope it... Aha! It says, haha, you can't catch me. Stupid virus. There's 2.
10 seconds.
I'm trying. There we go. I think that...
That's it. We got it.
All
The
right.
virus has been purged.
Cool.
You actually did it. If you don't mind my saying so, I didn't think you had a chance in hell of pulling it off. But I'm glad to be wrong for once. Thank you, my friend. Please feel free to access the data store at your leisure. I'm only allowed to give you access to non-classified topics.
All right. Well, what do you think about this thing?
I can understand how the man might be frustrated by the current situation. He's a take-charge sort of fellow. Standing around's not his strong suit. I myself often wish we could end this interminable stasis and begin moving forward again.
All right. Well, see you later. That wasn't a quest, but we did something for him.
Why is it so important that we
I have
research
important
night
work to
vision
do,
optics?
so no time to talk.
Is there a local map that'll, like, tell me where the shop is in here? Not really. Not really.
You've been outside. Is the NCR really still hunting us?
I'm not sure about hunting. What are you guys up to?
Sorry, but I'm a little busy here, if you'll excuse me.
Alright. Hey, Apprentice Watkins, you busy?
Yeah?
Yeah? What's with all the computers?
It's our virtual reality training hall. We don't really go out all that often anymore.
Not a huge fan of this voice actor. I mean, she's saying stuff fine. It's just like the pitch in her voice. You said any more?
Yeah, a lot more. Back when we were at the Helio station. Oh, crap. I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to talk about that, especially with outsiders. So forget you just heard that, okay?
Alright, whatever.
Bye.
Bye, Apprentice Watkins. Have a great life. You know, it would have been kind of cool if the game had given us like a whole quest line for the Brotherhood of Steel with their own ending, like being able to go in, convince them to leave the bunker, and then they
Bunker takes a
they
little
come
getting used
in
to,
and
doesn't it?
support us at the Hoover Dam. Sorry. Hi.
Your presence here, let's just say it's highly irregular. Outsiders aren't even allowed to know that our bunker's here. You impressed Elder McNamara.
Alright, so you're head of security?
That's right.
Alright, what exactly are the rules regarding entering and leaving?
Under the lockdown, only essential personnel are permitted to enter or leave. That includes supply runners and high security patrols. All other personnel are forbidden to leave, and any personnel that were out there when the lockdown was enacted are forbidden from returning.
I wonder how long this has gone by. Because the one guy said that some people had been in here for literal years.
Fine by me.
Alright, I'll see you later. I'm not gonna ask that question. Not right now. I kind of want to know where the vendor is here. Alright, we gotta find the shooting range here, because that's where the vendor is. Let's see if we can find it. Because I am curious about what kind of stuff that the vendor here has. Like if we can get some like Brotherhood of Steel style armor or something, because we're just using our regular stuff. Because we don't have power armor training. I mean, I like this, but still. Let's see, there's like a little table area. We were already there. So somewhere around here, there's supposed to be like a shooting range or something. This is where the bathrooms are, right? So obviously it's not here. I think it's supposed to be on this floor. So let's just keep looking around, I guess. This is where we came down, right? Right. Beds. Can we sleep in one of these beds? Oh, we can. Cool. Let's sleep for a little bit just so we can heal back up to 100%. There's a random pallet in there. There's
Hello.
where the apprentice lady was. Hi, Apprentice Watkins. How are you doing?
Hello.
Whoever just said hello to me, I don't care, because I wanted to talk to Apprentice Watkins. We're buddies.
Now, who can tell me the primary components of gunpowder?
There's a classroom here. Hello. Nameless NPC. We're gonna figure out
I
where
heard
this
some
place
special
is.
squad of rangers is on its way to the Vegas area. I guess the NCR is finally getting serious about fighting the Legion.
It's supposed to be in a place we already went to. Looking at Veronica like this is a little weird because the Ranger helmet looks so awkward. With that power armor. What's this? More beds? Oh, here's target. This is probably the firing range. Hey, lady.
Hey, the word came down from the Elder that I'm to offer you some of our lesser wares. As if I didn't have other matters on my mind.
Excuse me? Lady from Good Springs?
Our
Show me what
patrols
you
are
got.
always bringing more stuff in. Take a look.
I will take a look. Thank you very much. You can take this pulse gun. I don't need it. I don't need it! You know, I don't want that either. Probably get rid of most of this power armor stuff, too. We'll keep one set. You know, just in case we need it later on. Alright, what do you have? Anti-material rifle. Fat Man, frag grenade, minigun, grenade machine gun. That's cool. Thermic lance. I think that's that big thing that paladin we talked to earlier had on his back. Alright, what about apparel? Do you not have any of the scribe armor here? Oh man. Oh well. I guess I'll take your 308s. You know what? I'm going to take your missiles, too. Just so we can give them to our people at Nellis Air Force Base. Alright, let's leave and start doing these questies. We're okay on, yeah, we're doing okay on weight. I know missiles are supposed to be heavy. Are missiles heavy in this game? I'm just curious. Oh no, they're ammo, so they weigh literally nothing. I'm thinking of Fallout 76. Alright, let's get started on this quest. The poor paladin that we took out. Alright, data. Well, let's start at Nellis Air Force Base, so, since we can go there anyways to deliver these missiles. Hello? Why'd you just take those out? I'm one of your guys, remember? Whatever. So welcome back. I fast traveled to Nellis Air Force Base, and my laptop freaked out. Everything went dark for a second, and it came back up, and my capture software had literally no feed. So I had to cut that recording and start a new one. So we just got to Nellis Air Force Base, and what I decided, what you missed was, I thought, you know what, let's find Raquel and deliver these missiles, and then we'll do the Brotherhood quest. So, we'll look in the hangar first. That's not the hangar, is it?
Watch your step, sister.
What is with the boomers crowding this one hallway? Is Raquel in here? Hey, get out of my way. Chef, nameless NPC, boomer, boomer, boomer. You look a little different. Boomer munitions manager.
Yeah?
Okay, whatever.
Hey.
Hey, what?
Watch your step, sister.
You watch your step.
Watch your step, sister.
Man, what's with these people?
Watch your step, sister.
Unless they're talking to Veronica. What about this? Is this the hangar? This is the hangar. Alright, there's Ronnie. Okay, let's look for NPCs. I know you three. Loyal Jack and Janet. Let me think. Let's go on this side. I'm trying to think of where we initially saw Raquel. Because I know we saw her in the women's barracks, so we could look there. I think that's this way. Because I think she's the NPC that needs to take these missiles. Yeah, let's head over here. This is unfortunate. I'm used to needing to see someone for a quest. And these are Pearl's berries, but we'll look in anyways. Pearl is probably here. Yep. Alright. I think that's the women's barracks right there. Not seeing any NPC markers on my mini-map. Well... She's not here either. Maybe if I sleep in her bed, she'll get upset. There's no one here. Because I know I've seen her in this building before. Not today, apparently. There's the men's barracks. Wouldn't it be funny if she was in here? There's a boomer. There's boomer, boomer. Bunch of nameless NPCs.
I didn't think the day would ever come, but thanks to you, our dreams have come true.
Sure. Whatever. No, these are all just nameless NPCs. Wonder where she's at then. She can usually be found sitting on top of some shipping containers directly north of the entrance to the base. Alright. Well, then let's go back to the world map. Fast travel to the entrance. Let's go north and see like some shipping containers or something. Maybe that big box thing up there. I think I see something or someone up there. That might be her. Hey, Raquel. There you are.
What is it, outsider?
I got missiles for you!
How many?
I have 10.
Good work.
And I got fame. Okay, whatever. Anyways, let's get back to what we were doing for the Brotherhood of Steel. Alright, let's look at the map. Looks like this Brotherhood thing was out here. So, maybe this was a Brotherhood scout that tried to get to Nellis Air Force Base for whatever reason and got taken out by their bombs. I guess we'll find out here soon. We only have 3 of these little scout guys to find. So let's head up here and take a look-see. Oh, there's a car here. Oh, here we go. Brotherhood of Steel Paladin. Power armor, holotape, laser rifle, you know, free money. Alright, that's the first one. Can we read their holotape? No, it's just a holo tag. Right? Maybe it's under... I don't see anything here. Ah, here we go. I think that's it. Let me look at the body. Brotherhood of Steel Paladin, Brotherhood of Steel Paladin. I'm assuming that's it. So let's see. Paladin Rosalian. You and an escort are to investigate the military base to the northeast for the components we need. We've had reports that the current occupants are fiercely territorial, but it's highly unlikely they have any weapons that could seriously threaten someone in full power armor. Well, look who's wrong! Alright, well that's what happened there, unfortunately. Alright, where are the others at? Wait, are there... Yeah, one's here and one is here. So let's go to RepCon headquarters and see if we can find this one. So, overconfidence was their downfall. They said, oh yeah, nothing here can hurt us. Boom. Dead. They probably just thought they'd be attacking with regular weapons, not a bomb bombardment. Alright. What was that? What the heck? Let's take a look at the local map. Looks like we're going to need to go to the second floor. Oh, hello, terminal. Let me just see if I can hacksaw our way into this. Nope. Oh heck, I can just pick the lock. Who cares about the hacking minigame when we can just pick the lock? Oh, what's that? That's a cool looking door. Very hard, huh? Well, I got 36 bobby pins. $35 bobby pins. Got it! Oh, what's this? Ooh, hello. A Q35 matter modulator? Is that a weapon? Like a plasma gun. Okay, that's neat. Hello? I heard something up here. Almost. Almost there. Gotta go the other way now. There we go. Alright. Local map. Looks like it's going to be forward and to the right. Hello?
How
Oh!
may I serve you, master?
Hi, guys. I'm glad you're not hostile. Real glad you're not hostile. Anything over here?
Unauthorized facial pattern. Second floor access restricted to registered employees.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Invalid response.
Okay.
Unauthorized facial pattern.
Speech system. Let me pass.
Please do not make your...
Okay.
How may I serve you, master?
Okay then. We're just gonna go upstairs like we told them we weren't going to do. Actually, no. We're not gonna do that. So I think we need to stay on this floor to find the body we're looking for. Or, you know, or the NPC.
Weapons free. Not come back.
What? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! A sentry bot! They were not joking when they said security would be alerted. Oh no! Oh no! There's so many sentry bots here. Okay, okay, okay. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Power fist, right? Ooh, what about this? What about this? Let's try this stuff.
For the Brotherhood.
Let's see what this does. Not very much is what that does. So we'll probably want to go with some of our other stuff. I don't want to fight the facial recognition guy. He's not doing anything wrong. Why can't I? Oh, he's dead. That's why I can't target him. Good job, Veronica. You keep it up. I'm gonna keep looking for what we're looking for. Are we close? Oh, I guess we do need to go to the top floor. Okay. We already went in here. Yeah, security sweep this. Punch to the back of the face. Yeah, that's what I thought. That guy is freaking out. Where were those stairs at? Not this way. Not those stairs. Hey, Ronnie. There we go. Hi, bud. Alright, there we go. Top floor. Grab a few of those. Grab a few of those. Hi, bud. Have you seen any Brotherhood of Steel members around here? I'm looking for them.
Third floor access is for executive.
Sorry, I was just
Invalid
leaving. Whatever, I don't care. I don't care what you have to say. Where is it? It is over there. There you are. Poor guy. I don't have enough room to carry your power armor, my guy. I'm sorry. Mission statement XV-56. Paladin, Mantis, and Lander, you are to survey the ruins at coordinates .004, 9.265. Search for the components and retrieve what you can. Okay. Well, they died too. Hopefully at least that's creepy. Security is your duty. Well, let's just leave. Let's just see if we can remember where the doors are here. And get on out of here. And be sad that we don't have the Fallout 76 thing where you could fast travel from inside buildings. Oh. Sure, why not? Let's see what's in here. Anything good? Not so far. Scrap metal, okay. How much scrap metal do I have? 26. Nowhere near what that NCR guy wanted.
Hello. Please remember this.
I will remember. In fact, I'm leaving. Alright, well, we found the second one, and he was dead. Unfortunately. Let's take a look at where the last one is. Right there at Black Mountain. We actually have not been to Black Mountain yet. So let's fix that. Here's the NCR Ranger safe house. And it is that away. So let's be off. Since we are out in the open, we could probably put our ranged weapon back on. Don't know what we're going to run into out here. It's been a little while since we've been out here. But let's find out. We've just got one more Brotherhood guy to find. You know, if all these people are dead, the Elder's probably just going to be like, I knew it was too dangerous. Now we're never leaving ever again. Got some radiation up here. Maybe we should use some Rad-X. We got radiation. What's waiting up here for us? I see a red blip. I don't see what it is yet. Black Mountain. Is it ghouls? Oh my gosh, it's super mutants! Oh, this could be trouble. We haven't really run into super mutants yet on this playthrough. Punch him! You missed, bud. Good job, Ronnie. Well, bam! Oh, I know, Ronnie. I know.
Trouble.
Are there more? Yes. Yes. Right there. Got him. Man, Veronica does so much damage with this stuff. What do the others have on them? Nothing? Just the sledgehammers? No armor, no supplies, no nothing? How's our radiation level? It's going up a little bit. Now let's find... Let's find this Brotherhood person. Yep, let's find this Brotherhood stuff and get out of here. Nightkin! Oh, a Nightkin Master. Who's now dead? Interesting. Rebar Club. Not as good as the sledgehammer that the super mutants are using. Alright. Did we pass it by? Oh, hey, a Nightkin. Let me help you out with that. Ooh, that looks cool. This game said, hey, we have an update, so we're just gonna crash. Hold on. We gotta boot it up off the capture card. Today is just not my day for New Vegas. Computer freaked out. This freaked out. Who knows how much we're going to have to redo from this. New game. Load. Alright, we've got a... crap. We're going to have to do all of Black Mountain again. So we're going to have to fight the super mutants again. Or not. Or just not. They didn't give us anything outside of experience. Who cares? I don't care. Let's go ahead and switch to the Power Fist, because I'm sure some of that will still show up. That's what, the second time the game's crashed on me? Since we started this playthrough? I mean, I guess that's not bad. We're like... how many hours into it? We are not 22 hours into this game. There is no way, right? Let me look. I'll pull up my YouTube channel off screen and we'll look. Let's Plays to go. Playlists. Fallout New Vegas. So 16 or 15. This is episode. Looks like this is gonna be episode 16. So we got 2, 3.5, 4, 5.5, 7.5, 9.5, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, we might actually be close to the 20-hour mark at this point. Holy crap. I didn't think we were that far in. Whatever. Let's just head to where we need to go. Hey, Ronnie, are you with me? Uh-oh. this may be an issue. Oh, thanks, Veronica. I really appreciate that. Now I'm gonna save because now I'm paranoid that it's gonna crash on me again. Bumper sword, damage of 15. Oh man, it looks so cool though. There's another enemy here. Trying to just... What was that? What was that? Bro's just throwing fireballs. Aid, please. Now, while that fighting's going on, I'm just gonna carefully open this lock. I'm sure Veronica is fine. Hi, bud. How's it going? You're dead. What did you have? Heavy incinerator. Interesting. Oh man, it's got a value of 2,000. I gotta take that. Nope. Veronica, I appreciate that so very much. Yeah, I'm gonna say the Brotherhood team that was sent here is probably dead. Let's see if we can find their holotape thingy. But I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say they're dead. Should be right down here somewhere. What's that? That's a centaur. I forgot they were in this game. I thought they were only in 3. Interesting. Well, looks like they're not very tanky, so I should be able to just come down here and... Ew, just look at this thing. It's so gross. It's so gross. And so dead. Ew. There's more, aren't there? Yep. And Veronica's not down here with me. Well, if I can keep them separated, it'll be fine. Because they don't have crap for defense. So if I can get 2 good VAT shots off with the Power Fist, I can take each one of them out. Three more. What direction is what we need? Directly ahead. No, 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 no. Let's just do the Power Fist. Even though, we don't have any more. Yeah, we probably I was about to try doing like the whole range game. We probably should. The manual range game, that is. Or it doesn't even matter because our aim is poopy butthole garbage. Mo? Who's Mo? Well, Mo is dead now. We got limb damage too, that's not good. I think we'll be okay though. Probably should have found a better path down here so Veronica could have helped us. But it's fine. Uh-oh. 4 radiation per second is real bad. Hold on. There we go. Oh no, is this the are these the Brotherhood of Steel guys? Oh. You poor guys. Which one of you has a holotape? There it is. So sad. They're all dead. Well, let's take care of this guy. I must not have done this quest before because I completely forgot that centaurs were in New Vegas. Well, if there aren't any more enemies here, I want to leave. Like right now. Looks like the Brotherhood people were killed. Let's read the holotape. Let's see what his mission thing was. Let's see. Paladin using Fairbanks, I need you two to head north to the nearby communications array and look for the components mentioned in the briefing. The mutants there have been reasonable in the past and may prove helpful. Interesting. So I guess it was probably just the centaurs that took. There's no way. There's no way those no defense centaurs took them out. I don't believe it. Not for a second. There's no way. Oh, whatever. Hey, girl.
Back for more?
Yeah. I got stuff for you. Oh my gosh. We're gonna have to go to multiple. Let's see, what do you have? Do you have anything that I want? Do you have aid? Please have aid. Please have aid. You don't. You don't. You don't have anything I need? Dang it.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Alright. Where's aid lady? Where is it? Hold on, what about dog lady? Dog lady's somewhere around here, right? Gibson Scrapyard. There we go. This is the problem with these older Fallout games. Actually, no. 76 has the same problem. You have all these vendors. You get all this really high value stuff you want to sell.
So, you're back.
And then you have to go to multiple vendors because a lot of them don't have much money. She does. You can take both of those. And that. And let's see. All that. Do you have any aid? That's really what I'm looking for. Stim pack? Well, one stim pack is one stim pack.
Pleasure doing business with you.
See ya. I want to try to get more aid stuff. So let's go to Good Springs. Now you see, if I weren't playing this for a Let's Play, and I'd be okay with cheating, I would just go into the console commands and, you know, add stim packs to my inventory and not care. But when I do those like overpowered runs like that, it's like, it's not a good run. It's just, I like add a special non-player weapon that can one-shot pretty much anything in the game, and I'm just like, let's just enjoy the story and just literally have nothing to worry about.
How are you holding up?
First of all, help. Thank you. Second of all, where'd he go? Where'd he go? Doc? Doc Mitchell? There he is.
How are you holding up?
I'm doing all right. You got anything? Ooh, heck yeah, dude. That works for me. I mean, it's not gonna last us for too long, but it's something. All right. I don't think there's anything left for this quest now, is there? Oh, okay, so we have to look at the dismissal stuff here, too. Alright, well, either way, we have to go back to the Brotherhood in Hidden Valley now. So let's head on back there. Oh, I like that. The little anti-nuke thing that's on the wall. There's the bunker over there. Ooh, we still got radiation, don't we? Let's take care of that. You've gained the free radical perk. There we go. Radiation is at 0. How upset do you think they would be if we sold all of that power armor stuff to them? Like to the vendor in the shooting range? How upset do you think they'd be? They'd be like, "Wait a minute, this is my old roommate's power armor. We don't know what happened to him because we're not allowed to go outside." I'm like, "Oh yeah. I don't know. I just found it." I guess we can go do that first, just to get some extra caps. I think it was this way. Hey.
Hi there. Looking to spend some cash?
Show me
Our
what
patrols are always bringing more stuff in. Take a look.
You can take this. And we're never going to use the Archimedes 2, so we might as well just get rid of it, that. 1724. Yeah, get rid of that. You don't have any aid, do you? Nope. You sure don't. Do you have any... Nah. All right.
Give me a shout if you need anything else.
I will. Thanks, Knight Torres. Anyways, now let's go talk... What do we want to do?
You're being watched, so don't get any ideas.
You look important.
Hello, you must be the outsider everyone's talking about.
Oh, medical
I
supplies?
suppose I have a few...
Sweet. Oh my gosh. 16 stim packs. Oh my gosh, give me all of it. Give me all of it. I don't care.
Give me a shout if you need anything else.
Thank you so much. Oh, I'm so glad we found her just now. That's another medical vendor on the list for in the future if we need more medical supplies. So we've got Doc Mitchell, and we got this nice lady. Alright. What do you think? Because it says optional as far as the stuff goes, I feel like we're supposed to dig some dirt on elders being dismissed before we go and... Yeah. Well... I'm thinking. Because I don't want to do that if Veronica won't like that. Let's see here. Oh. I kind of... I don't know. I don't think there's a good end to this, to be honest. Let's just be a nice guy.
Found the missing patrols, or was something else on your mind?
Yeah, here are their holotapes.
They were all dead then. I suppose I'm not surprised. We have few friends in the world above, and many enemies. But we must turn our minds to other matters. When I sent out those patrols, I also sent 3 knights out on scouting missions. When the patrols failed to return, we assumed the worst, and sent a single communication to the scouts to hold position and maintain radio silence. I want you to contact those scouts and when you find them, tell them you're my representative and ask them if the bears are still hunting. Return when you've gathered all of their reports.
Okay, and here we go again. Here we go again. Let's head on out of here and do part 2 of this quest line. At least there wasn't an ambush out here waiting for us this time. Right? Alright, let's see where these scouts were sent. One's down here. That's going to be interesting getting to. One's pretty close, and then one's down here. Let's go to the close one first. Hopefully these guys are still alive.
Come on.
Come on, what? It's probably going to be a literal one-shot. It is. Anyways. We're headed this way. Oh, right, because it's by the NCR Correctional Facility. I don't care. You pose little to no actual threat to us right now. Jump the fence? Yeah, buddy. I didn't think that jumping the fence thing was going to work, but I'm glad it did. Alright, I'm assuming the powder gangers have taken this place over. Hold on. I passed our objective. I see someone over there. More powder gangers. Well, I'll just punch these guys to take him out. Just so they're not a problem. What'd you have back in here in this cave? Drugs. Food, beer, knife, tin can, not really much of anything. There we go. Up here somewhere. Got so many quest markers, I gotta put a custom one to know exactly where I'm supposed to be going. Maybe they're like... Whoa! Is that another powder ganger? No, that's a Brotherhood scout.
What do you want? And don't try anything funny.
Hey, are the bears still hunting?
You speak truly, for it is unlikely that an outsider would know both the Elder's name and that passphrase. Very well. I've been observing the penal facility there in the distance for some time now, after having followed some rather disturbing rumors. The facility was run by the NCR for a time, but the prisoners overcame their guards and now use the prison as a base from which to conduct raids. What puzzles me is why these men have been allowed to run wild for so long.
I mean, we already knew that.
Why has the NCR not retaken this place? Give this to the Elder. My observations are all within. Perhaps he will have a better idea of what this situation portends.
Sure. Alright, where's the next one at? I just, like, do not want to even be bothered by the powder gangers because they pose so little of an actual threat. Let's go find this next one. That's north of Nipton. Don't like coming back here, because this is where the Legion crucified those people and just, like, burned the town to the ground. Not a good look. Anyways, where's my marker thingy? Am I pointing the right direction? Yes. This poor place. Oh, look, Legion mongrels. For no reason at all. No. Uh-oh. Give me a second. Okay. I don't know what happened. Anyways, punching dog in the face. So, yeah, what I did to fix that was well, I didn't have the Steam Deck plugged into power. I wonder if that has anything to do with the weird stuff that's been happening with it. Because I just plugged the power cord into the HDMI adapter I'm using, and it came back up. By the way, saving. So yeah, I don't know. Let's just walk along this train track. As we go on a hike to get to where this next thing is. Looks like some more mongrels. What's in here? Coyote den? Maybe these are coyotes then. Looks like we're almost here. Wait, are they scouting out this coyote den? That'd be weird. Whatever. We'll come up here and find out. There they are. Glad these scouts are still alive. What's up, man?
Don't take another step if you value your life. For what purpose do you approach me? Strange that the Elder should send an outsider, but I suppose he has his reasons. My observations have mostly focused on the small town to the south of here. It was cruelly attacked, its inhabitants slain nearly to the last. That such an act could occur so far west is nearly unthinkable. The NCR has forces in all directions, and an outpost scant miles west from here. That they have not responded to this violence shows either an unwillingness or inability to properly defend their borders, which is telling. I've collected such musings in this report. Please take it to the Elder.
Sure thing. Alright, so what I'm getting at so far is like they're finding situations where the NCR is not acting on situations they should be getting involved with. Alright, now we have this person that's down by the wind farm. Oh, I bet they're staking out the Legion. If this is where I think it is. Oh, screw those things. You take care of those winged jerks, Veronica. Oh my gosh. Hate him so much.
It's getting dark.
I'm sorry, Veronica. I'm sorry. I just cannot deal with that venom nonsense. I don't think so, young Cazador. Oh! You stupid thing. I hate it. That is so much crap. That is so much crap, dude. You shut your stupid face hole, Cazadors. I do not have time for your crap. It looks like the poison stopped, so we're fine now. Yeah. Yeah, one just got punched to death by Veronica. Veronica's probably thinking, I hate all of you. Oh, hey, we leveled up. That's cool. Well, there's no armor thing, right? Okay. Well, we got lockpicking to 100, science to 100. Let's get speech up as high as possible, too. Might as well save because we just leveled up. And because I'm now paranoid. Let's lower the weapons. I think I see the marker for this NPC. Up on top of this hill. So what are they looking at? Camp Forlorn Hope, maybe? Because Abandoned Brotherhood of Steel Bunker is a DLC thing. So he's definitely not staking that out. Unless, I don't know.
Approach slowly, stranger. If you have no business with me, then go. Then I am sworn to report. I've been dividing my time between the camps to the north and south of here. One belongs to the NCR, the other to a band of slavers known as Caesar's Legion. I was sure the NCR would quickly win, but that has not happened. Instead, the two sides have reached a stalemate, and only occasionally send skirmishers against one another. If I didn't know better, I'd say neither side is confident enough to push for a full victory. Which seems strange given the NCR's technological edge. In any event, I've recorded my findings in this report. Please deliver it to the Elder. I'm sure he will find the contents most interesting.
Alright. Well, I guess we just need to go back now, right? Yep. And let's go to the world map. Let's go back to Hidden Valley. And we'll see the next part of this quest. I don't know how long this quest Okay. Anyways, I don't know how long this quest is. After that freak sandstorm just randomly appeared out of nowhere. Why are there Brotherhood NPCs out here? I'm worried. So I'm saving right now. What's going on, guys?
Why are we hiding down here? We should be avenging our fallen brothers.
Whatever. Whatever. You know, if we don't do anything to kick out the current Elder, I wonder if that Paladin guy will be mad at us.
I knew I should have been an actress.
An actress? Okay. Well, you know, I'm sure you'll have time for that later. You're still young. Got a bright future ahead of you. Veronica, let's go find some beds. Let's go take a nap, Veronica. Okay? Take a nice nap. Heal up. Get over your poison sickness, venom, whatever it is. How you doing, bud? How you doing?
What's up?
You sound a little better. Let's go. In here to the right. It's funny how you can go into these little hub locations in a game and you are so lost for so long. But after a while, you just kind of remember where to go for everything. Once you've run around the place a few times. Hi, bud.
Have you had any luck finding the scouts? Or did you have something to discuss?
Yes, I did. Here are the scouts' reports.
Good. Let's take a look. If I'm reading this right, it appears that the NCR's grip on this region is nowhere near as firm as I thought. I'll have to review these in detail, but these reports have given me much to think about. Thank you, Outsider. You've become someone I can count on, so I believe I can share something rather confidential with you.
All right. What's up? Go on.
The device that creates the sandstorms above, that masks our comings and goings, was only intended to be used in case of emergencies. It was never meant to be used with any regularity, and the other systems here were not designed to accommodate such usage. In particular, the air filtration system simply cannot handle the quantity of sand and grit that it's been forced to cope with these last few years. As a result, the system is failing, albeit slowly. I'm told we have a scant few months before it shuts down completely. Should that happen, it will quickly become impossible to breathe here in the bunker. Already the air quality begins to slightly worsen. I would like you to find the components we need to fix this bunker's air filtration system. I cannot overstate the importance of this task. See Senior Knight Lorenzo for the details. He's the one who brought the matter to my attention, and the only other person who is aware of it.
That's interesting. It kind of makes sense for why the sandstorm just appeared out of nowhere and we saw a patrol walking out. That's kind of smart. Like creating a sandstorm there so anyone passing through the area doesn't see them going in and out of that bunker. Interesting. Okay. Well, I guess we got to go see Lorenzo now. I don't know how much longer this I don't know how much longer this mission is gonna be, but we'll see. Senior Knight Lorenzo, huh? This is where the head scribe is. Or, well, where she usually is. I mean, she's not here. Oh, I can't get into that. Okay, never mind. Let's see here. This must be Senior Knight Lorenzo. Alright. Gotta go back this way. In here and to the left, maybe, if we can go to the left. There's an initiate. Paladin. On extremely uncomfortable beds. Maybe they're down here. There are some doors we can open up down here. Paladin. How close are we? Not. Maybe back here. This appears to be a dead end. Oh, interesting. More beds down here. Well, I guess we'll have to come back up to this level. Oh, wait, is this the security guy? I bet it is.
Our instruments show some impressive power fluctuations coming from across the river.
Okay, that's not for this part of the quest. That's for the other part of the quest.
What's going on over there?
Nothing. Alright, alright. So that marker was for the whole talk to him to, you know, oust the elder thing. So let's go back down to level 2. Alright, one of these two. So we'll want to go this way.
There have been reports that the NCR is moving more and more troops into the area.
I'm sure there are.
Good to see you again. What can I help you with?
Hey, Lorenzo. The Elder would like me to retrieve components to help fix the air filtration.
So now I'm going to have your death on my conscience too? Great.
Yeah. Happy birthday. What?
You think you're the first person the Elder's trusted with this? He sent 3 of our patrols out looking for those components, and they're all dead. I was the one who supplied the Elder with the location of possible sites where we could find the components, so their deaths are my fault.
And now it's your turn. Well, don't say you weren't warned. I won't take the blame when you die horribly. But I can tell you're getting impatient.
The items I'll need to keep the system running are a differential pressure controller, a reverse pulse cleaner, and several HEPA cartridge filters. At present, my best guess for finding the items would be to search any of the old vaults in the area. Those vaults were usually built much like these military bunkers, even using the same contractors in their constructions at times. I'll mark the vault's locations on your map.
Interesting. So this is probably the task he gave to those initial scouts that we looked for, because we read the reports and they did say on the holotapes that they were looking for components. Looks like we already got one of them done. Heck yeah, dude. Search the vaults for a differential pressure controller and a reverse
Reports say
pulse.
Mr. House's robots are now using tech we've never heard of.
Ooh, that
we need
looks
to send
cool.
a
I like
team
that.
up there soon.
Well,
Hello, outsider.
off we go, I guess. Off we go. Once we get outside, we'll take a look and see where our map markers are. Since we had 3 tasks initially, but I guess we already got one of them done. So we only have 2 now. Let's see here. One's in Vault 3. So let's head back there. Hi. Wasn't expecting to be, like, literally 2 inches in front of me from the get-go as soon as we loaded into the area. Alright, Veronica, you take care of them. We're gonna head in. Wonder if the ones inside got respawned. Doesn't look like it. Alright, let's see where we're going here. Maintenance wing. Well, at least this isn't the vault that got irradiated. Alright, maintenance wing. I'm assuming this is just something that's going to be sitting on a shelf or something.
Yeah, screw it.
Just sitting in a locker. That's it. All right, Veronica, we're done with this one. Let's get out of here and head to the other one. Go up this way. I think it was. I think the entrance was over in this direction somewhere. Yep, here we go. All right, where's the last one at? Over here. Vault 11. You have not discovered this location yet. All right, well, let's... I guess we gotta get rid of the enemies that are nearby.
You like the sight of your own blood?
I like the sight of your arms flying off your person when I punch you. Or all we got here. Barely any value at all. Your stuff doesn't interest me anymore. That does. Are we good? No. I'm gonna walk back here and see if it'll let me fast travel from right here. Yep, there we go. All right. While we're here, let's go talk to our gun seller lady. Get rid of what we have that we've been collecting to sell.
I've still got guns and ammo if you need them.
Sure thing. All right, you can have that. I'll keep that for now. Food we don't need. There we go. Extra 223 caps. We are headed down here. All right, well, new vault. What is vault is this? Vault 11. Not to be confused with Vault 111 from Fallout 4. Wouldn't it be horrible if Bethesda accidentally used the same vault number in 2 games from different locations? I mean, they wouldn't, because they pay some pretty good attention to detail. Why can't I go this way? Hello? Well, let me go that way. Fine, we'll approach from another direction. But they do pay pretty close attention to detail as far as, like, lore goes. What direction? This way? Guess we're going to have to let Veronica punch some ants here for a few minutes. Oh, she's out. She's going. She's like, I'm going to punch the crap out of that guy. And now she's not. What's wrong? Veronica, did you watch the movie Them as a kid, and did it scare you, scar you for life? Oh my gosh, they're right behind you. Veronica, we can't just not. We can't just, oh my gosh! It's a fire ant. Thanks, Veronica. There we go. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, because the movie then was interesting. I watched that a lot when I was a kid. Because my dad had it and he liked it. My dad grew up in the 50s. It was a giant monster movie. But it was in the time when, you know, stuff was either really hokey or they would green screen real animals onto the screen for movies. Because, like, the movie Tarantula, they actually... Something just died. But in the movie Tarantula, the old... oh, it was in the 50s, I know. Because it was black and white. Tarantula movie. I'm going to freak out because I'm scared of spiders. I'm going to see all these pictures of a tarantula and freak out. Okay, 1955 film. Yeah, it was a 1955 film about a spider that grew to 100 feet tall, and for the monster, they just green screened a real tarantula onto the screen. As terrifying as that is, it's an interesting way to do things because it makes it look very realistic. All right, Vault 111 or Vault 11 has scorpions. No, I don't want to target Veronica. Whoa, bam! I missed. I completely missed. And it has mantises. Or at least one. Ooh, that's a big mantis, too. That's not like the little tiny ones we saw at the beginning of the game. Whoa, bam! Alright, well, whatever happened with Vault 1, their door got open and got infested with bugs. Alright. Let's take a look at this terminal. Security recordings. Okay. It just downloaded recordings. Note added, Vault 11. Vault 11. 4 corpses at the front entrance of Vault 11 and a strange recording point to sinister events. Determine what happened to the citizens of Vault 11. Well, they were killed by insects, obviously. Ooh, is that Skeever? Nope, that's just a giant rat. I'm thinking of the wrong franchise, I think. Alright, ooh. Looks like medical tables, maybe? Maybe some kind of disease happened here. We'll probably figure it out as we look for whatever item is in this vault that the Brotherhood needs. Alright, let's see what we're looking at here. Local.
Meh.
Are you good? Yeah? Okay, cool. I don't see a path that goes where we need to go. Hey Veronica, there's some toilets in here. You gotta go to the bathroom? I'll wait for you. There's probably another elevation level. Yep, here's another elevation level right here. Another rat. That's an ugly looking rat too. I mean, I know rats aren't supposed to be pretty looking, but still. Alright, where are we at here? Here's a working terminal. Let's see, there's an election guide. Congratulations, your dedication to the democratic process is the bedrock facility of all 11. Talking about an election for the, Due to the tragic events of the past few days, the coalition of all 11 voting blocks has unanimously decided to postpone the election for Overseer pending further investigation into the murders. Oh, murders murders took place here. Alright. Overseer Order 745. Effective immediately, the traditional selecting process for Overseer is ended. In lieu of a yearly election, a citizen will be chosen 1 month prior to the start of his or her term with our mainframe's random number generator, ensuring complete impartiality and fairness. Catherine Stone, Overseer. I could see that ending badly. Let's see what this one says. That one exploded. It just blew up. Let's see. Don't vote Clover. His family needs him. Okay. Interesting. I hate Kate. Rumors about Haley are baseless. Vote Stone for Overseer. I hate Nate. Haley is a known something communist sympathizer. This is why I hate politics. This is why I just don't get involved in politics. This kind of stuff. Alright, living quarters. What we got here? Over to the right somewhere is where we're going to find this item. Oh, those posters around here, people just, these people are just too into politics. I mean, I think a lot of people in general are too into politics. It's one of those topics I just do not get myself involved with.
If I die, take care of my salvage.
I'll take care of my salvage. You're not gonna die, Veronica. I'll make sure of that. I'll just... If you start dying, I'll just take all of my stim packs and just give them all to you. But in my experience, a lot of times, with politics and religion, just both of them, a lot of times, a debate about those things just never end well. So I just stay out of it. Overseer's office. I wonder if the item we need is in the Overseer's office. While we continue to punch rats. Here's the Overseer's office. Hello. Terminal locked, so I'm going to need a key for that, right? Scrap metal. Just looking around to see if the thing we need is in here. It is not. Looks like it is down that way. So let's keep exploring this floor. Hum what? Whatever. Onward we go. To find more rats to punch.
Got my eyes peeled.
Yeah, probably a good idea, Veronica, to keep your eyes peeled. What is this? This looks like a fortified location. I wonder if a struggle happened here at some point. Hold on. Let me use one of my stim packs. I'll use a super stim pack just because it'll heal more. We did have some limb damage. That mantis has some limb damage. Damage as in most of its limbs are not connected to it anymore. Water? Okay. Well, we'll have to save here. Make sure we don't drown. Actually, don't we still have that rebreather? Yeah. We're fine. Well, outside of radiation. I think that's what we needed. That is what we need. Hello? I guess Veronica followed us. Bobby pin. Some drugs we can sell. I'm assuming the key to the Overseer's terminal is somewhere in here. We've just got to find it somewhere. Hold on, this is where we came, so this should be a new path here. Alright. Oh! Well, I'll just keep the rebreather on for now since it didn't take it off. Hey, Ronnie. Technically, we don't have to be here anymore. But I'm curious about what happened here. So I want to keep looking to see if we can find the key to the Overseer's terminal. And that door over there looks important. Big door. Good job, Veronica. Other big door. What we got back here? We got more mantis enemies. Ooh, ammo. Cool. Even if it's ammo we don't use, we can sell it for some caps. Oh, this one's locked. Probably got good ammo in it. Or just 3 missiles. Okay. This place is radiated a little bit because, I guess, because of the water. We can open this one because our lockpicking's maxed out. Because that's another thing that I do. Because I mentioned earlier, like some of my little overpowered runs just to enjoy the story, I would just give myself stuff with console commands.
That's enough of that.
I would also just max out a bunch of my stats like that. So, you know, never fail a speech check, never have to worry about any of that stuff. I'm assuming we're going to have to go down that waterlogged area. Looks like this might be a voting area.
Got my eyes peeled. Gotcha.
Let's go find that waterlogged area again. Let's go ahead and use Rad-X and a couple stim packs. Reactor, huh?
Come on.
You go get them, Veronica. I'm exploring down here. You go get those rats. And the praying mantis. Detergent. Lead pipe. Wonder glue. Just looking to see if that key is in here somewhere. Ooh, there's a stim pack. That's useful. Missiles. Energy cells. Not really anything in there. Nothing important. Mostly just... Hi, Veronica. How'd you get down here? Was that another entrance to that area? Guess it was. Interesting. Now we're back here again. Interesting. Looks like we have to get to the atrium for this. Let me look on the local map. Looks like it's around this area here. So let's head over this way. Reactor cafeteria, atrium. In here, maybe? No. All these political posters out here still. Here's the atrium. Here we go. Here's a terminal. Prepared speech for Gus Olson. Okay. Let's see. For the annual overseer election. Alrighty. Good afternoon. Each year it is the appointed task of the ombudsman not only to officiate the election, but to chronicle it in hopes that after the last overseer has finished his term and walked to his death in the chamber beneath his office. What? 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 I feel like there's a missing context there. Anyways, and the vault has become still that one day some excavator from humanity, or perhaps some yet unknown race, might find our records. But lately it's occurred to me that that's not really why. I think the real reason we do it is because we want to believe that somewhere in the archives there's an answer to all this. Or perhaps there will be one when the historical records are completed and the whole story is told. We want it to make sense, to understand why the Vault's mainframe will kill us if we do not offer one of our own as a yearly sacrifice, to fully comprehend why we continue to have these elections despite the unfettered corruption that has plagued it for what must be decades by now. There was a simpler time when elections meant shaking hands and kissing babies, but now with the rise of the voting blocks and this infestation of bribery, droogs, smuggling, and who knows what else, we want to know why. Well, I've been through the archives and I can tell you, you won't find the answer there. You'll find an account of the first overseer who entered the vault as the only citizen aware of the sacrifices that would have to take place. But he didn't have the answers either. If he did, surely he would have foreseen the citizens' anger when he broke the news. Surely he would have guessed that they would want to choose a sacrifice democratically, in the way that we citizens are accustomed to washing our hands of terrible deeds, and that his name would be at the top of the polls. And that the simultaneous vacancy of Overseer and Martyr would forever fuse the two positions here in Vault 11. But he didn't. He had the answers no more than any of us. And the records state that after the citizen discovered that the sacrificial chamber's password was his wife's first name, and its door was unsealed so he could be offered as the first sacrifice, he walked down into that room crying like a child. I can only wonder if there are no answers to be found and we are just going along with this because we don't see another choice. I still hold on to hope that we can find one. I urge you all to take the journey I took, to remember that it wasn't so long ago that we were ruled by our civility and our dignity, and that those were times when we didn't have to be quite so ashamed. Wow. What? Well, let's make our way back to the Overseer's office and see what's in their terminal. That's a crazy bombshell. So if I'm understanding that right, the mainframe of this place was designed in such a way that it would kill all of the residents if they didn't offer a yearly sacrifice to some chamber beneath the Overseer's office. And they found out about it later, and it was like, well, it's literally going to kill us if we don't do this. That's horrible. Utility. Not looking for utility. Overseer's office. Alright, let's go ahead and save because we haven't in a while. Whoa. Well, let's take a look and see what's on here. Overseer Order 745. That's the same as before. So it makes a little more sense now that they would use a random number generator, ensuring complete impartiality and fairness to the election, aka who gets to be the next year's human sacrifice to the chamber. We just saved, right? Open sacrificial chamber. I'm curious. We're gonna save again. There's a coffee mug here. Ooh, it looks kind of cool.
Congratulations, Martyr. Your fantastic journey is only just beginning. Please proceed to the light.
Alright, I have a feeling we're gonna die here. But I am curious. I want to see it. I want to see what happens.
The light is calming and puts your mind at ease. Go to the light.
Okay, so they flashlighted them to blind them. Or at least stun them in some way.
Welcome. Please sit in the chair. The show is about to begin.
The show? Okay. Vault Check presents Happy Trails.
Greetings, Martyr, and welcome. If you're here now, it means you've been offered up as a sacrifice so that your vault can continue to thrive. Currently, you may be feeling sad or angry. Perhaps you never got to have grandkids or to enjoy the pleasures of a fresh cigar. But march with your chin held high, soldier, and remember that each of us has an important role to play. For some people, their role might be to heal the sick. For others, it might mean they will drive a race car or fly a rocket ship. And some of us are meant to forfeit our lives for the good of the people. Sure, it might not be as fun as driving a race car, but it's every bit as important. Let's take a moment to reflect on the moments that made your life worth living. Think about that time you kissed your steady girl for the first time under the bleachers at the big game. Or when you snuck out after curfew to catch that new flick that your parents wouldn't let you see because it was too scary. Boy, were they right. And who could forget when you met the love of your life? What a looker. These are just examples. Do you feel that feeling stirring in your chest as you think of these things? Good. What you are feeling is peace. You've led a great life. Living it has been its own reward. But it is only the beginning. Close your eyes now and imagine what joys await you in the next life. The afterlife. Can you see them? Good.
All right, what's the what's the trap? What is the trap? Oh my gosh! All right. So we have a Protectron, a Sentry Bot, a Mark III turret, a Mark I turret. Oh my gosh! Holy crap, dude! This is really messed up. Can I punch these turrets? Come at me. Your face has 0 chance to hit. Look at that. Well. Do we want to try again?
The light is calming and puts your mind at ease. Go to the light. Welcome. Please sit in the chair. The show is about to begin.
You don't think so, bud? Oh, and the door locks behind you.
Welcome. If you're here now, it means you've been offered up as a sacrifice. So that
all right. We'll wait for this to go and cycle through its stuff.
You may be feeling sad or angry.
We don't have any medics.
Perhaps you never got to have grandkids or to enjoy the pleasures of a fresh cigar. but march with your chin held high, soldier. And remember that each of us has an important role to play. For some people, their role might be to heal the sick. For others, it might mean
I'm gonna
they
make
will
sure we have
drive
a
race
save.
car or fly a rocket ship. And some of us are meant to forfeit our
You know,
lives
at the
for
location
good of
where the
people.
trap springs.
Sure, it might not be as fun as driving a race car, but it's every bit as important. Let's take a moment to reflect on the moments that made your life worth living. Think about that time you kissed your steady girl for the first
This
time.
is
under the
this is a
bleachers
well-designed
at the big
trap.
game. Or
Because
when
like the
you
walls
snuck
are
out
tracked
after
with all
curfew
these
to catch
robots.
that new flick that your parents wouldn't let you see because it was too scary.
So even if I hide here from these guys, those guys are going to have open range to attack me.
What a looker. These are just examples. Do you feel that feeling stirring in your chest as you think of these things?
We might have to try this a few times.
What you are feeling is peace. You've led a great life. Living it has been its own reward. But it is only the beginning. Close your eyes now. And imagine what joys await you in the next life.
So it tricks the people to close their eyes, and then boom, they get shot from both sides. I'm just gonna hide here for the moment. Alright, back off. Back off into cover. Alright, so Veronica went down, so it's up to us. To take out all these freaking robots. Oh, that's a bunch of crap, dude. That is a load of garbage. Like having your, So is that. A lot more to take care of. I feel like the turrets are going to be the tricky part here. Alright, let's go ahead and use a regular stim pack. This sucks because I bought all those supplies and now we're ruining all of them. Out of pure curiosity. Of what's... Oh, there's a door back there, which means there's definitely something back there that we can do. Alright, let's try to be a little bit more smart about this. Alright, let's wait for our AP to recharge a little bit. Now let's go for the next one. Ooh, nice. And we should be good now. Are they all gone? You okay, bud? You okay, Veronica? Good. Got scrap metal. We've got more scrap metal. Alright, well, we survived the attack. We're gonna make a new save file. And we're gonna see what's behind this door. Hi. System recording. Vault 11 solution. Note added. Let's read it.
All right, I know you can hear me, so listen up. There's 5 of us left. 5 out of I don't know how many. So, it's over. We've talked and it's over. We're not gonna send anybody to die anymore. So shut off our water, our gases, or do whatever it is you're programmed to do. But we're done listening to you.
Alright. Automated response. Now let's see what the mainframe said in response to this.
Congratulations, citizens of Vault 11. You have made the decision not to sacrifice one of your own. You can walk with your head held high, knowing that your commitment to human life is a shining example to us all. And to make that feeling of pride even sweeter, I have some exciting news. Despite what you were led to believe, the population of Vault 11 is not going to be exterminated for its disobedience. Instead, the mechanism to open the main vault door has now been enabled, and you can come and go at your leisure. But not so fast. Be sure to check with your overseer to find out if it's safe to leave. Here at Vault Tech, your safety is our #1 priority.
Oh my gosh, that's terrible. So they created that situation to say, hey, if you don't do this sacrifice, yeah, we're gonna kill all of you. And then when they finally decide to do it, it was like, oh yeah, it was a test the whole time. Just to see how long you would do this until you would finally step up and refuse to do this horrible thing. Alright, override lockdown, so we can leave. So I'm assuming that they decided they weren't going to do it anymore. The vault door opened. A lot of them probably left. And then whoever remained here, I guess, got killed by the bugs and the rats when they got in. But man, that is messed up. Veronica, let's get out of here.
Hey!
Okay, I was hoping there'd be like a weapon case or something in security, but I guess not. Yeah, let's get out of here. Vault-Tec is messed up, man. Vault-Tec is really messed up. We haven't been here. Braga, go punch that rat. I know you're going to. I just want to leave. Oh, I don't want to be here any longer. This place is... oh, horrible. Horrible and messed up. Hey. Shut up, rat. Rat's like, don't you care? No, I don't. I'm just leaving. I don't want to be here anymore. I'm sad now. Because of what happened here. Just go back and finish the stupid Brotherhood thing. Jeez. Oh, here's the sandstorm again. Is there another crew walking around? No, it's just me and Veronica. Whatever. Ugh. Where's Lorenzo at? I feel a little icky now just knowing what happened to that vault. Hey, Loren, where you at? Oh, right, level 2. Feels like we've been going for so long. We have. We've gone for like 2.5 hours today. The current recording is at 1 hour 53, not counting that first one that I had to abruptly stop because of those problems we had.
You're being watched, so don't get any ideas.
Shut your stupid face. I know. Lorenzo, do I have a depressing tale for you?
Good to see you. Alive, that is. Have you found all of the components yet?
Yep, here you go.
Really? I mean, that's great. I knew you could do it all along. I'll get right to work installing these. Why don't you go tell the Elder the good news? I'm sure it'll be a huge load off of his shoulders.
Yep, alright, let's go. Let's go.
Hello.
Hi. Sorry. I'm depressed now. Hey.
Back again, I see. Have you found all the components we need?
Yep, Lorenzo's working on it right now.
Good news for a change. Your efforts have humbled me, outsider. You have done more than I could expect, even from my brothers. Moreover, I've been going over the scouts' reports, and keep coming up with the same conclusion. The NCR is not the threat I've believed it to be. We should not have had to rely on your help in this crisis. I believed my actions were guided by caution and prudence, but I now see the truth. People called me a hero after what happened at Helios, but I left that battle scarred by fear, and have allowed that weakness to govern my actions. That ends now. I will undo the wrong I have done my brethren and lift the lockdown. With luck, we will once again flourish. Please, take this. It is a small token of my thanks, and scarcely begins to repay the debt owed you, but is all I am allowed to give an outsider. This key will allow you to use our safe house to the northeast. I hope it will prove useful in your travels.
All right. And we are done with the Brotherhood of Steel questline, I think. Let's go look at this safe house and see what's in there. Let's see what we have earned by doing all of these quest lines. And, you know, becoming real sad about what happened at Vault 11. How much of my stuff did I use? So I still have a lot. Oh, I still got plenty of healing items left. So we're still good there. And for some reason, I feel like that paladin's just gonna ambush me when we come out here just because of what the ones did earlier. Hopefully not. We're about to find out. Okay, we're fine. Where is the safe house? They said northeast, right? There's the NCR safe house. Brotherhood of Steel safe house right there. You know what? It's gonna be a jog. But who cares? We've been going for this long anyways. This is the Brotherhood of Steel episode. So let's just keep going so we can see what our reward is.
They say the Legion's bringing in veterans.
I'm glad
from Arizona.
that this episode has turned a lot better. Because at the start I was like, I'm not really feeling it. We're running into problems. But you know what? This is pretty okay. We got all the Brotherhood stuff done. We got access to a safe house. Are we near Nellis Air Force Base? I just like hear that bombardment going off. Oh yeah, they're right over there. Interesting. So they had a safe house near Nellis Air Force Base. Do we have much... What's our weight level at? Oh, we're fine on weight. Just want to make sure if we find a bunch of stuff that's great, that we can actually like, grab and take it with us. I'm trying to think of how we get over here. Because a lot of this stuff feels very new to me. I mean, granted, it has been years and years and years since I've played this game, like all the way through. But still, there's a lot of things I feel like I just didn't do. It's like, I don't think I've done literally everything in any Fallout game. Well, actually, no. 76, I did pretty much everything you could do. I really liked that game, especially after they added the NPCs back and added the Brotherhood of Steel Quest line. The only thing I didn't do was expeditions. In Skyline Valley, I haven't done that yet. At the time of this recording, I recorded this episode on June 18th, June 19th, I think? Yeah, it's June 19th now, because it's after midnight. Let's go to this place, and then see if we can't find another path to get us over to this safe house. Bitter Springs Recreation Area. If that path couldn't get us there, then hopefully this one will. But I did pretty much everything you could do in 76 as far as like all the factions and the quest lines you could do for them. Are those cazadors? Of course they are.
Over here.
I'm saving right now. I don't care. Punch him, Veronica. You're labeled as essential, which means you can't die from venom. I can! God, and you can see the nests for them up there, too. They're gonna be all over this place. And that's the direction we have to go to. Great. But, anyways, I keep getting distracted from what we were talking about. But yeah, 76, I really got into. Not in the same way my friends got into it, because like my friends would play it for like 10, 11, 12 hours a day, just making build stuff over and over again. And I would like, I would make my build, and then I would be pretty much done. Everything else I would be doing would just be like doing daily missions, leveling up, running through West Tech to get stuff to get caps until I reach the max, in case I needed them later. Every once in a while I'd figure out like something I wanted to do, something new I wanted to do. But I never got into like re-rolling legendaries and all that. It would all be about like, I make my build, I'm done. Like, as I level up, you know, scrapping legendary cards to create my build with the super legendary cards, but it was really just, I'm just having fun with the game, doing my dailies and all that, and then just doing expansion stuff when the expansions happened. I saw a blip somewhere. It's probably a Cazador. How close are we to this place? Oh, we're pretty close. Cool. Maybe it's up on that hill. Probably won't be able to just walk up here, will we? Nope, of course not. We'll have to find a way around these rocks and see if we can find a path that'll actually go up to it. I'm going to save here, because I'm going to go back towards the back of these rocks and see if we can get... Night Stalker? Interesting. For the Brotherhood. Oh, man. You know, if the main story really does make us take out the Brotherhood of Steel, I wonder if Veronica will even stay with us as a follower. I wouldn't... What's that? Is that a gecko, or is that another, or is that something else? I think that's a gecko. That's just a gecko. That's fine. Saw a bipedal, and I got worried that it was a deathclaw.
That's enough of that.
But I wonder, like, if we do take out the Brotherhood of Steel, since Veronica is part of the Brotherhood of Steel, I wonder if she'll just say, yeah, I'm gone. Bye. Screw you. You killed my family. Ooh, this one breathes fire. That's cool. Holy crap, it's huge! No wonder I thought it was a deathclaw from a distance. It's really big. There we go. Oh, we leveled up again. Nice. Well. I suppose eventually it will let us level up. At some point. Can I toggle it like you can in 76? I don't think so. No. Well. And yes, I know I am ignoring this gecko. What's this? Is this a cave? No. Just a crevice, I guess. How do we get to this stupid safe house? Thanks, Ronnie. There we go. How did it say we didn't have a 100 skill of lockpicking? We literally have it right there. Whatever. Speech is almost at 100%. Alright, let's see if there's anything here that, Let's just use power armor. Right now I'm looking at the little icons. In shining armor... Let's see. How to obtain. After completing Still in the Dark for the Brotherhood of Steel, return to either the Elder or Edge Harden. Wait 24 outside the bunker, telling him one wishes to join the Brotherhood of Steel will begin eyesight to the blind. That is basically for getting the power armor stuff. Interesting. Anyways, let's look here. Let's see if there's something I really want. 50... No, I don't care about that. Quick draw, Sneering Imperialist. Terrifying presence sounds fun. In some conversations, you gain the ability to initiate combat while terrifying them. Okay. Finesse, you have higher chance to score a critical hit on an opponent in combat. Nerd Rage, the memeable one. No. Night Person, Alertness. Let's do Adamantium Skeleton so limbs take less damage. Alright, now we're just... still trying to figure out how to get to the safe house. I'm sure there's a path that goes straight to it that we just bypassed and missed. Surely you wouldn't have to go around all these mountains and rocks and cliffs to find this safe house. I mean, I know the Brotherhood of Steel in this game is all kind of like, I don't know, we're hiding from people. But still. Where are we? Interesting. I just saw that camp there. I was like, wait, what? I don't think we're going to be able to climb up the rocks here. Enter Great Khan Supply Cave? I'm not sure we want to piss off the Great Khans right now. Crap. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go back here. We're going to try this again and see what we can do to get up there. Don't you dare. Game, don't you dare give me that endless loading screen thing. It's frozen on the loading screen. Oh no. Oh no. Hold on. Hold on. Getting it rebooted. Getting it rebooted. We have been going for quite a while today. So I guess it's okay that the game's kind of like, hey, knock it off. Reconnecting the video. Alright. Crap. Crap, we didn't hit new game. Screw it. Until we have problems, we're not going to worry about it. It's only when we fast travel anyways. So let's just head over here and find a way to get into this Brotherhood of Steel safe house. And we'll go from there. Ronnie is... I'm assuming that's Ronnie back there. Yeah, that's her. I'm just trying to find this stupid save house, man. Why is it taking so long to do this? There's probably just like some incredibly obvious path that goes right up to it that we're just not seeing. Or I'm just like, into the wilderness, let's take a shortcut. And the game's like, no, there's a proper way to go there. And we're gonna design all of the surrounding environments to make sure you can't go any other way. How close are we to this thing? All right. There's New Vegas. What's New Vegas? What even is New Vegas? We haven't been there in the past, what? At least 3, 4, 5 hours of gameplay that we've done in this Let's Play. Alright, so it's supposed to be up there somewhere. So let's just walk this way. And see if we can find it. Well, something appears to have found us. I hear that combat music a-going. There it is. I bet this is it right here. Should I be worried? Oh, that was a death claw. Let's just go in. Let's just go in.
Hey.
Oh, hi. How's it going? There's a death claw outside that Veronica killed. Good job, Veronica. Oh, that's cool. It's a bunker. Ooh, I like this. This place has got a kind of a cool look to it. Missile launcher, recon armor. Ooh, is this like a full sets for 45D and 51B? Ooh, look at that. Let's take all this ammo that we can sell and give to the boomers. How is this stuff we just got? Recon armor has a DT of 12. It's... Ew, is this that ugly-ass helmet? Sorry for the language. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I don't know about that. I might just keep using this. I think it looks a little better. A Gatling laser and a Tesla cannon? Nice. You know we're just gonna sell it. You know we are. Alright, there we go. And since we just found out that we're not done with the Brotherhood quest yet, we must go on. We must go on and become a member of the Brotherhood of Steel so we can use power armor. So apparently, we have to wait.
There you are. A few of us wanted to thank you for being such a good friend to the Brotherhood. We'll leave it.
Oh, cool. We have... What do you mean you cannot wait in this location? Alright, let's go find a bed. Apparently you have to wait 24 hours after you finish the missions we just did, like for the Elder. And then we can talk to the Elder to do a mission to become an official member of the Brotherhood of Steel and get power armor training. 24 hours. Alright. I'll be right back. I just gotta get up and stretch for a minute. It's been 3 hours. Okay, I'm back. I know that every time I say, oh, I gotta stand up for a minute, it's like a couple minutes and that's it. Just so I can stand up after having been sitting for so long. Even though sitting is really all I do. I sit while working on stuff for these YouTube channels. I sit most of the time while I'm at my loss prevention job, too. Alright, let's see what we can do here.
Welcome, Outsider, welcome. The lockdown has been officially lifted, and everyone seems to be in good spirits.
That's
With
good.
the surface open to us once again, Hardin's already started talk of sending a force out to attack Helios, but I hope to dissuade him. What can I do for you?
Can I join the Brotherhood?
You've certainly earned the right, but I'm afraid there's a slight matter of protocol that must be dealt with first. Exceptional individuals, like yourself, are sometimes allowed to join the Brotherhood if they perform a valuable service for it. While your actions up to this point have been commendable, however, I do have another task that...
Alright, what is this task?
As one of our patrols discovered, the mutants just to the northeast have become strangely violent in the years we were secluded. However, this turn of events could also be an opportunity. We mostly left the equipment of the communications array there alone, out of respect. As the inhabitants have now proven themselves hostile, no more respect will be accorded them, making their equipment fair game. I want you to head up to the summit of Black Mountain and install this remote signal transmitter in one of their consoles. It will allow us to tap into the radar and other detection systems running there, assuming they're still operational. If we're going to operate on the surface again, it would be nice to...
Sure, let's go. Eyesight to the blind. Hey, if it lets me join the Brotherhood and to be able to use power armor, then let's go do it. And you know, this is a funny little thing here too. Like, you have to jump through so many hoops in the earlier games to be able to use power armor. While in Fallout 4, they just give it to you in the first hour of the game. You can just use it. Because someone I work with talked about it a while ago, where he like started taking Fallout New Vegas, or he started playing it, because he never played the older games. And he was like, he likes going through games, these games specifically with power armor builds. So he's like, you have to do so much in New Vegas to be able to use power armor, and you really do. Alright, we'll take them together. And what I mean by that is, you'll do most of the work and I'll help. Oh, he had a light machine gun. That's cool. Alright, let's take care of these mutants, and then we'll install this transmitter. We got him. We got him.
Uh-oh.
Oh, right. This place is radiated because there are mutants here. Radex, go.
One more.
How's our radiation level? It could be worse. It's not that bad. You! I don't think so, bud. I don't think so. Saw that super incinerator going off. I'm like, nope. Also, let me just take that. Because that's worth a lot of caps. Alright, let's go. Oh, another one. Man, look at that teamwork. That's great. But anyways, you have, you have to do a lot of work to get power armor in, uh-oh. That's bad. That's bad. That's real bad. That's real bad. There's like 4 of them.
If I die...
Veronica, punch him! Good job. Oh no. Why do so many of them have miniguns? I'm just gonna hide here for a minute. Let's see what's in this trunk while we're hiding. They weren't here before? Nope, we're gonna have to drop something. Let's drop this. Let's use the minigun. What do you mean? What do you mean I'm over encumbered? Oh, barely, just barely. All right, we're gonna save. Make sure we're okay. Make sure we don't die. Yeah, do a service, all right. Freaking. Do a service is in. These super mutants have freaking miniguns. And we're about to die. This minigun isn't doing crap for me. One more hit and he's going down. There, he's down. Alright, let's just hide for a minute. Hiding did not work. Hiding did not... Okay, I freaked out there for a second because I thought he was there and wasn't dead. Holy crap, I thought this guy was still alive because he's standing straight up. Alright, let's see if we can get a VATS hit in, just so we can take this one out. There. That one's dead. That's... What? Where are they all coming from? Where are they all coming from? Why? I know why. It's because this is this. I'm sure that these guys with these miniguns are only here because it's this mission. Brock is unconscious. I know. I'm aware. So much for all the medical supplies. Holy crap! He just sprinted right at me. Are we joking? We know that these guys don't have armor that thick. Game, you're just being a jerk. There's another one down. Oh my gosh. Like, don't worry, you just have to go to this place that you've already been to. It's fine. Oh, by the way, we're gonna give a bunch of super mutants the heavy incinerator and miniguns. Hold on, we need to put some more armor on, because this armor's... It's getting low. We're gonna have to use the recon armor now. Alright, we jumped down the hill, so we're gonna have to go back up. We're gonna have to climb back up the hill. What's our radiation level at? Bad. Real bad. Okay. Oh no, they found me! Are we joking? All right. I don't care about regenerating AP, but we will need to use more Rad-X. There he is! Oh my gosh! Oh my god! He's just like running. They're just sprinting to where I am. There goes another one. Okay. Alright. Alright. Okay. We'll save again. We know the one that has the heavy incinerator is still up here. Somewhere. Were there any Nightkins around here? Veronica's back up. Okay. Alright, we might be okay now. What is that? Scorpions, okay. Oh boy. Veronica, this is a disaster. Good job, Veronica. You show those scorpions. You show those scorpions who's boss. Alright, where are we supposed to put this thing? Probably wherever that other super mutant is. Just in case. Nope, didn't have a stealth boy. Okay. I hear it. There he is. Nightkin. Veronica, can I get some help here? Thanks, bud. I wish I was as much of a power fist master as she is. She does way more damage than I do. Alright, let's save again. Just in case this is another disaster we're walking into. I can already hear it happening. Oh, are you joking? I was kidding. I was kidding. Alright, what do we need to do? What terminal do we interact with? Maybe this one? Let's hack into it. Nope. Try again. Oh boy. There we go. We got it. No, this is just
Meh.
What do you mean, meh? What are you talking about? Oh, is it up here? Crap. Crap. They saw us. Going back inside. Let's see if there's a key in here. Nuka-Cola fridge. Tire iron.
Yeah. Forget it.
It's the same one that I looked at a minute ago. Sure. We'll hack this too. There we go. These are just logs for this location, so nothing to see there. Sunset Sarsaparilla. Empty metal box. Alright. Radiation level is okay for now. We gotta figure out where this key is. And my gut is telling me that one of these enemies is carrying it. Either one of the enemies is carrying it, or it's in one of these locations out here. Maybe in the storage building? That would make... Whoa! Hello. Why would you put that there? Got some new colas. Broken Mr. Handy.
Hello. Could you please direct...
Sure.
Thank you very much.
Hopefully this guy will help us fight off these mutants that are outside. Hey bud, do you know where they put the key to the other building? I'm hoping it's in here somewhere.
Forget it.
Forget what? Calm down, Veronica. We're okay. Okay, so we need a key for that and that.
I wonder what...
Alright. I wonder... Oh no, we're about to run out of space on my hard drive. Let me clear up some space by deleting some of my video archives. Delete some excess reviews and we should be able to solve that. There we go. Alright, we're gonna go get this key now. Hey, Mr. Robot, you're gonna help us fight.
Rhonda? Is that you?
What?
It is, Mr. Sabathur. How
What?
I missed you, sir. This
What?
stranger here fixed me up right as rain. Is
What?
he a friend of yours?
don't know how to thank you for bringing Rhonda back to me, stranger.
You're welcome. Oh, cool. You're welcome.
It's just such a shock to see Rhonda up and about again.
Mistress Tabitha, we should be heading off. Our journey has been much delayed, but we can...
Okay, so everything's fine now. Maybe they want to attack us now. Now we have this. Bunch of ammo we can grab. There's another chest in here as well. Cool, that's free money for later.
Yes, Rhonda.
Thanks, Tabitha. I appreciate it. And I'm glad you're, glad your creepy, guy with the minigun's gone. So we just, I guess we just did a quest we didn't know was here. So that's cool. Alright, it's supposed to be over here. Who would have ever found that? Who would have ever found that there? Who would have ever found that key there? It didn't even look like a key. It looked like a pile of dirt. This over here? Repair note. Install the remote signal transmitter. Alright, we're out of here. Right? Yep. Back to Hidden Valley we go. Possibly for the... Hello. Oh, that's a corpse, okay. Possibly for the last time. Here we go. Got myself turned around thanks to this sandstorm. I guess it does work pretty well, like they intended. Let's go ahead and save. That place was a nightmare. Everything about that was just a nightmare. All the mutants with the miniguns, with those incinerators. Burned through almost all my healing supplies. I'm just going to go straight to the Elder. I'm not going to worry about, like, selling stuff, buying more healing supplies and stuff. Because we've been going for a hot minute.
Greetings, my friend. I hope I can be of some assistance to you.
Yeah, that thing, that thingy you sent me to install is installed.
Yes, we've already started receiving telemetry from it. This will be a great help in our future efforts, and I thank you. Now then, it is my great honor to bestow upon you the title of Paladin of the Brotherhood for meritorious service above and beyond the call of duty. I'm afraid a formal ceremony was out of the question, given our current state. But I hope this will make up for it. I had the Knights refurbish a suit of our power armor for your use. It's one of the earlier models, but it should serve you well. Now, I suppose I'm going to have to show you how to use it, aren't I?
Sure.
First, let's go over how to put it on. There. I think you've got the knack of it now. I've also given the order that all of our equipment be made available to you. You're a member of the Brotherhood now. Lastly, you will be allowed to come and go as you please. I just ask that you keep the Brotherhood's interests at heart in all your dealings.
Cool, thank you. Also, we're over encumbered. By a lot, too. Ooh, these super sledges are worth a lot. Sledgehammers aren't. Drop those. Drop the Tesla cannon. And we're good. You didn't hear that. There's not even anything sitting there. Alright, well now we should be able to wear power armor. Oh, you are now dressed as a member of the Brotherhood of Steel. Interesting. Okay, so the T-45 will let us dress in power armor, but not be dressed as a member of the Brotherhood of Steel. Interesting. Alright, well we got power armor, which means we got real good defense now. Sup, man? This isn't really something I ever do in these games. I never use power armor. Really. I use power armor in that section of Fallout 4 where you're supposed to. And I got some sets of power armor in 76, but I never use them. Alright. Well, now we're a member of the Brotherhood of Steel. We have power armor training done. Let's go to our merchant girl.
Have you heard the news? Elder McNamara has lifted the lockdown. So what are you here for?
Stuff.
Our patrols are always bringing more stuff in. Take a look.
You know, at this point, I don't even care that you don't have the money for all this stuff. I just want to get rid of it. I just want it out of here. There we go.
Give me a shout if you need anything else.
Sure. You know, I thought about giving her a power armor helmet so it doesn't look like she's got a shrunken head with that helmet she's got, but you know what? She's fine. Let's get out of here. We have spent what feels like a lifetime here. Alright, well, I guess next on the docket is going to be the main story. So we're going to save our game and we're going to continue the main story next time on Fallout New Vegas on the Steam Deck.